refuse to stay in the past. Buildings where the lights are still on, even when no one is supposed to be inside. Schools where the bells have stopped ringing, but the lessons never really ended. Tonight's story is about a town that tried to forget, about a classroom that should have remained empty, and about what happens when someone walks into a place that remembers more than it should. This is Whispers Unseen, and this is the classroom that never closed.
Margaret Sullivan is a teacher who has secured a job in a small town called Ashford Hollow, a place with a quiet, unsettling atmosphere. That rainy morning, she heads out to teach her very first day as a teacher of 8-year-old students. When she arrives at the elementary school known as Blackwood Elementary School, she rushes inside to escape the rain. The illuminated hallways are silent. She passes by a couple of teachers, but no one speaks to her. They walk past her without acknowledging her presence. Finally, she reaches her classroom. The students are standing facing the wall. The woman, confused, sits down after saying good morning. Why are you all facing the wall? No one answers. At last, one frightened boy turns around and timidly replies, Mr. Taylor told us we were being punished. Margaret answers that Mr. Taylor is not there, and that she is now taking his place. And if he comes back and sees that we're not following the punishment, he'll get very angry and he'll hurt us like last time. Hurt you? Did he hit you? Margaret asks, as the same boy starts to answer. A girl sasses him. Shh, don't say anything, she whispers. The woman approaches the children, who remain completely still. Gently, she places her hand on the boy's shoulder and speaks calmly. It's okay, nothing is going to happen. The boy is cold. Are you sure? He asks, terrified. Sure, the woman replies. The children keeping their eyes fixed on the floor, finally take their seats. But none of them speak or respond to any of her questions during the lesson. When classes end, the students quickly stand up and return to facing the wall. The woman leaves the classroom and heads toward the teacher's lounge. There is no one there. She steps out into the hallway. No one. The lights illuminate the long corridors of the school. The building is completely empty. She feels uneasy, having been unable to introduce herself to any colleagues or to the principal she had spoken to on the phone the previous week. Finally, she leaves the school, opens her umbrella and walks toward her car in the rain. Before getting in, she looks back. She sees the boy she had spoken to earlier, staring at her from a first floor window. As she starts the car, she looks back once more. Behind the boy, there appears to be the figure of a man standing just behind him. The next morning, Margaret returns to the school once again under the rain. But when she arrives, something is wrong. The main entrance is chained shut. She walks around the building. The windows are closed. There are no lights. The place looks abandoned. A man walks along. Sidewalk under the rain. Margaret runs toward him beneath her umbrella. Excuse me, do you know why the school is closed today? Today? The man replies. This place has been closed for decades. Since that? Margaret asks. But I was here yesterday teaching. That can't be. That's impossible, the man says. This school has been closed since that happened. Yesterday, you must have been teaching at the new elementary school on the other side of town. Margaret drives to the address the man gives her. She stops in front of the modern building. Under the rain, she walks to the entrance. Inside, the hallways are brightly lit. She peeks through a classroom door and sees a teacher giving a lesson. Good morning. Are you Margaret? A tall man, about 58 years old, standing in the hallway, speaks to her. Principal John Sanders told me you were joining us as the third great teacher yesterday. What happened? You didn't come to class? Was everything alright? The woman, disoriented, tells him that she did go to teach, but in another building. That was the old school, the man says. It's been closed for decades. That can't be. I was there. There were children, Margaret whispers. The school closed after that, Margaret interrupts. The man nods. It was a tragedy for the town. Many children died. Margaret freezes. Died? She asks. A teacher went mad. He said voices forced him to do it. An entire class of 8-year-olds died. Only one child survived. To move on, this school was built. But that's a story now, he continues. Come on, I'll show you which classroom is yours. Thank you, Margaret replies, still waiting to hear his name. How rude of me, the man adds. I haven't introduced myself. My name is Mike Taylor. At that moment, the bell rings. The children flood into the hallway.
Some classrooms never empty, even when the doors are locked, even when the lights are off. The walls still remember the voices, the fear, the silence, and the punishment. Because some lessons are not meant to be learned. They are meant to be repeated over and over and over again. This is Whispers and Sin. Subscribe if you're there. Whispers and Sin. Whispers and Sin. Whispers and Sin.